Jai Hind viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Young friend, just a couple of days back, I think it was 15th of September, I published one video. In that, I suggested that while making the TAT stories on military themes, you should not make it as something like exercise, something like an air show. And the video fully justifies with logic why I have said so. And this has really caused some queries or doubts in the minds of people. One of the viewers, I'll share the screenshot of his query. He says, sir, what if the person is from the civilian background? Will he be in a position then to write the stories on actual military operations? Friends, today's video will be answering that person's doubts or queries elaborately, and also I'll give my viewpoints about what actually is the military preparation or what must go in your mind before making armed forces, particularly the officers cadre, as your dream career. Give me a few seconds. I am searching his queries and I will definitely share my replies also with you. Yes, young friends. So the gentleman is writing, hello, sir. What if the candidate is from civilian background who has no exposure to military operations? How will he be able to write a story on actual operation? His only exposure is through movies. Okay. I'm sharing my reply also. Here it is. This career, that is officer in the armed forces, has to be a well explored career. So know about the armed forces, expand your military GK, read about the warfare and war history before making it as a career choice. The last sentence contains my warning to that person. And it says, otherwise, the surprises and shocks will greet you at every step while you will be there in the military. Young friends, now let us take this answer forward. Many of us, many of the young friends, many of the aspirants, they are not certainly, this is an unpleasant fact. Don't blame me that I'm criticizing them. It's a fact, it's a noticed fact that they have not explored about the challenges in the armed forces before making it as a dream career. Many of them, they feel that the parents are forcing them to take up this field. Grant me my experience. For 3 years, I was there in one of the institutions run by the government of Punjab for preparations of the Punjab domiciled boys to join the NDA. At the time of admission, many parents, they interacted with the faculties and the director of the institute and those people who were posted there, including myself. And they used to say, sir, we have tried a number of times. We wanted to become officer ourselves. We couldn't become. So let my son fulfill this dream. This is also a fact, friends, that many of you try to become a surrogate of your parents' dream. Young friends, I say that the choice of career in the armed forces, particularly in the officers' cadre, has to be a well explored choice. You must know the pros and cons of being there, how it is going to affect your life, your happiness at large. Friends, the first preparation, the first step of a serious preparation towards the officer's cadre is the attitudinal orientation. One should not remain hazy or confused about the job contents, about the challenges, and about the life in general, while you will be there, the part of the armed forces. If it is not done, mind you, it is not all that difficult to have entry into the armed forces or crack the SSB successfully. The real challenge lies thereafter. You'll be sent for operations. You will be posted at places which will be hundreds and thousands of kilometers away from your home. You have to progress, you have to consolidate, and as you grow up, as you rise the ladders of the progress, your contribution to the organization will be certainly bigger. You have to perform for it. And you can perform it only when you are a happy person, and happy person is the one who is enjoying his job content, who should not find his job content as a matter of surprise or a shock. Young friends, in our country, the civil and military, they stand poles apart. The traditions, the social life that the officers' cadre lives, well, these are tradition-driven things, and the value system and the traditions of the officers' cadre's social life comes from the legacy of the British. There's a lot of difference. You have to, get adjusted. The way you pay compliments, the way you treat ladies, the way you have fun, entertainment, and sometimes the parties, the social equations, friends, take my words, they are very, very different. Many a time you have to leave your families and go on hard area postings. So you must really understand the life in totality. That is one aspect. But if you are making these stories on, let's say, air show, for that matter, merely an exercise, then there is no enemy who is going to challenge you. And now the gentleman is asking, sir, as a civilian, how a person will be knowing rather about the actual military operations. So my question to the gentleman is, if you can, as a civilian, think of the details of the military exercise, why not the actual military operations? Read the history of warfare, a little bit of. I'm not saying that you have to do some post-graduation in the military science. You must go on the official websites of Army, Navy, Air Force. There are, the mention of the gallantry awards. Citations are available there. You must have a little bit of knowledge about the military GK, should I say. The institution where I was serving in Punjab, Maharaja Ranjit Singh Armed Forces Preparatory Institute, Mohali. They have a tradition of celebrating or observing the Battle of Saragadhi. You know Battle of Saragadhi. On Battle of Saragadhi, a movie also came, Hindi movie. In that, I think Akshay Kumar had played the lead role. And this is on the actual military operations, a fort in which about 18 or 19 Sikh warriors, they were trapped and the fort was attacked by thousands of Afghanis. These people, all of them, they were martyred. But they fought till the last. And they maintained the glory and the traditions of the fighters of Punjab, inspired by the very, very high ideals of Sikhism, self-sacrifice. Now, if you are not understanding the details of the Battle of Saragadhi, how can, in that case, you will be in a position to idealize the officer's cadre or the sense of duty while you are fighting? Young friends, it is not impossible to have access to multiple operations of the Army, Air Force, and Navy just for the purpose of your military GK. There are many things available, and for that you need not available, for the common people. The common sources are available there. Easily accessible sources are available there, provided you commit yourself to explore about the armed forces. Otherwise, how can it be a dream career for you if you have not explored it? You remember what the interviewing officer would ask: why do you want to join the armed forces? He expects that you are a serious candidate. You have not opted this career as a fanciful choice. It's a seriously chosen option. Young friends, only then you will be mentally prepared to face the tough life ahead of you, the challenging life ahead of you. So the first preparation, the first step towards the serious preparation is your psychological preparedness to face the tough life, to face the hardships, to face the challenges. Once you're prepared to meet the challenges ahead of you, then you see you'll be having lots and lots of energy, coming inside you. You'll be motivated, you'll be happy, you'll be ready to suffer for the cause, suffer the difficulties for the nation, and ultimately it will be resulting into enormous satisfaction. You will be a fantastic example to your troops, to your family, and to the generation to follow. Young friends, आज के लिए इतना ही. मैं Group Captain A.K. Srivastava, and I serve you through psychological mentorship and dossier assessment programs. You are welcome to contact me on these numbers. Thank you very much. God bless you.